So in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth, and He created all the creation with all its splendor. But the last creation is so fascinating because God said, let us create man out of our own image and likeness. Let us give them dominion so that they could rule. They will be able to have dominion and authority over the fishes, the animals, the trees, the stars of the sky, and everything that is on earth. And God gave them the ability to rule, that is authority and dominion. When God gave Adam ability to rule, that is dominion, He did not just give him the ability to rule, He created him out of His likeness. So out of the likeness of God, man was created. In the book of Genesis, God said, let us create man out of our own image. So out of the image of God, God created an entity or a creature that was so exclusive than any other creatures, because He looked at Himself, God, and He copied His character, His attitude, His way of doing things, His way of management, and He created a man. He created a man. So when man was created, he was given a power, that is dominion over creation, over everything, over every animal. So when animals were to see man, they were to see God on earth. Because a man was created in the image of God. So if an animal is to see Adam, it has to see a God on earth. Because the Bible is clearly said, we are not mere human beings. If you are a son of God, you are not a mere human being, but you are a God. Because out of the image of God, you were created. So when I was created from the image of God, then who I am, who am I? I'm a God on earth. But I want you to notice one thing. When Adam was told by God not to eat from the tree that was in the middle of the garden and disobeyed, that is when sin emerged into the world. When Adam disobeyed God, he created sin. In fact, sin, he did not create sin. He gave sin power over creation. I want you to understand the concept of sin. Sin is the ability to corrupt anything that you see anything that exists in the spiritual realm. That's when you see, when Adam sinned, everything lost control. The animals, the trees, the stars, the galaxies, the planets, everything that is on earth and everything that is outside earth, but that is in the universe that God created, it lost control because Adam lost dominion because of sin. And now I want you to see this. Adam sinned and everything lost control, meaning to say the whole creation was depending on Adam. The whole creation was depending on the ability, the power, the character, the everything that God created. The animals, the elephants, the lions were subject to human being, that is Adam and Eve. But when they sinned, the creation was corrupted. The creation did not sin against God. I want you to notice, creation did not sin against God. It was Adam who sinned against God. Meaning to say that Adam was like a God on earth who could control everything on earth. Now I want you to see, whenever you sin, before sin gets you to hell, it will make sure that you experience hell on earth. It will make sure that everything about you is corrupted. A lot of you enjoy sin. A lot of you enjoy fornication, adultery, lying, gossiping. They enjoy stealing. You enjoy when you do sin, but you don't know the consequences of sin. Sin has the power to destroy or to corrupt things that you see and things that you don't see in the spiritual realm with your naked eyes. Before sin gets you to hell, before it gets you in the presence of God for judgment, it makes sure that you're corrupted. Not only you, but your money, your finances, your marriage, your academic, your businesses, your entrepreneurships, anything is corrupted by sin. Anything is corrupted by sin, but I want you to understand this. If everyone on earth decide not to sin, if everyone on earth make a decision that I'm not going to steal, I'm not going to do anything, 7.5 billion on earth, if they decide, earth will be a perfect planet. It will be a perfect planet in the universe. Because I want you to understand, the creation that God created is not in the hands of God, but it is in the hands of man on earth. We were given this creation by God to manage it. So whenever you are sinning, you are not just corrupting your soul and your body, you are corrupting your finances. That's why I always tell people that whenever you do a business, let's say you are being paid $20,000 a month, if you stop sinning, you will increase your salary. Because whenever you're committing adultery and you're doing a business, if you stop doing adultery, you will excel in that business. In every academic sector you are involved, if you stop fornicating and sinning, you find yourself doing much better than what you were doing while you were a sinner. So sin does not only corrupt man, it corrupts everything that is connected to you. That is the earth and its resources, the money that belongs to you. That's why I always tell people, if you call yourself a Christian, and if you want to make it in life, you need to be righteous, because creation only obeys. It only submits to righteousness, not to sin. So these are the consequences of sin. A perfect example I've given you: Adam disobeyed God and everything lost control, because everything was connected to Adam. It was like Adam was like a host that supplies energies and information to the creation. So when he was corrupted, the whole creation disobeyed or lost control out of him. The lion no longer respects a man. The creation no longer respects a sinful man, but it requires you to be righteous in the presence of God. Now, when Jesus came on earth, he came to restore the lost dominion. He didn't just come to die. Yes, he came to die for us, to save us out of the sin, out of the power of sin. Meaning, say, when Jesus died for you, the sin no longer has power over you. Meaning to say, you have overcome sin. Sin is still existing in you, but you need to mortify it. You need to kill the flesh. That is the sin in you. You need to mortify the body. You need to mortify fornication, adultery, lying, gossiping, murdering, anything that involves sin. If you mortify the power of flesh, you begin your journey to be like God, and to begin our journeys back to the days of Adam, where man was the master, or man was a god over the creation. Well, thank you.